and welcome to the BalaCore Fitness Show. I'm Ellen Como. I'm here with
Danny Lou. Hello again. We missed you all.
Yes, it's felt so long since I've been sitting in this chair talking. I just got done doing the senior hour, and now we're on with my show, which I'm excited about with our show today to talk about fitness.
Yes, we are.
Some things going on in fitness that, I see that, gosh, you see trends when you're in the fitness industry for as long as I've been, and I'm going to cough. Can you take it from me?
Okay. Yeah. So she's been in the fitness industry for over 30 years. And so certain type of things come to, like it could be challenges or CrossFitting and different things like that. So I think she's going to talk about different trends and things that are going on in the fitness industry. And I'll give it back to you right now, Ellen Como.
Thank you for recovering.
How was that?
That was awesome.
I got your back, baby.
All of a sudden, I don't cough all day. I get here, I'm coughing. So anyway, some things I see going on in fitness, and I'm going to talk about them very gingerly, because, I get to sit back and watch, and I love the things when if you're in the fitness industry and you have a passion for it, we are all visionaries in a certain way where we try things and we come up with things and we think of things. I know I'm sleeping in the middle of the night and I wake up with a new exercise for a body part that has been on my mind, and I can't wait to run into the gym and try it and see if it works, or a program that I'm going to give my clients, and we got to go on that journey together. So, being in the fitness industry and being somebody that loves people and wants to see their lives better, we're visionaries and we're trying new things. And the challenges started a few years ago, and they got larger and larger and more popular and more popular. And they have such great things about them because they bring a camaraderie together. They bring an accountability, which is so important. But what I'm noticing, not everyone, not all, but a lot of people, they're taking these challenges and going into them for 60 or 90 days, and they're on these extreme nutrition programs and these extreme exercise programs. And then when that 90 days is over, they let everything go. And now they let it go. They gain 10, 20, 30 pounds back, and then they all gear up for the next challenge. And what that's creating is something called yo-yoing. Yo-yoing in a body is when your body goes up and your body goes down, and your body goes up and your body goes down, the weight, just like an actual real yo-yo.
Hey, and I've been in those challenges, and I think the unfortunate thing that does happen is that when you're in it, the camaraderie is good, and you have a single goal in mind, your bodies get there. Mine sometimes felt very overworked because we went through harder to try to come up with better results than what a normal day result was. And what we feel, and I felt, when I got done, I could pig out for another month. Honestly, I'm just telling you, I can go for a burger now. I can go to In-N-Out. I can all do these things because I deserved the 20 pounds, the 8 pounds, the 2 pounds. And it was I'd say many of the people felt that same way. So what you're hitting on is exactly what I went through. Because Danny, I'm just a business person that I love fitness, and that's how I got involved with the BalaCore is on the business side with Ellen, and the benefits been to get to learn from. I'm calling it out now. It's going to be the most well-known top fitness professional in the United States and the world going forward, because of all the things that you have done and changed bodies. And now, if we proceed with the other things that you're going to do, in your life.
Yes.
So you're working with the top person now. You better get in and start to learn her lessons.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So what I want to, anybody that's in these challenges right now, I want you to really look at what the goal is. And the goal for a challenge should be to challenge yourself, first of all, to have accountability, to meet people, to have fun while you're doing it. But be careful that you don't take yourself to such an extreme that at that last day, I've heard of people showing up and in their car, they have 24 donuts waiting in their car after weigh-in. And, we all have our cheat days. I am known to have mine too. That's why I don't go to Costco anymore, because I have my favorite cheat foods sitting on the counters there. So I just avoid the place at all costs, so I don't do it anymore. But we all do that, and it's okay to do it once in a while. But if you start relying on these challenges to get yourself fit, you're putting yourself in a bad situation, because fitness is about consistency. It's about having fitness in your life and having a healthy nutrition in your life every day, all day. A perfect time for a challenge would be, which is something that we're working on over at the BalaCore Fitness Studio, would to be a year challenge where you sign up and you go for a full year with us. Because then we have set up really good habits for a year for you. And we never have to take you to an extreme to change your body. And we don't have to take you to an extreme to change your nutrition. It's one step at a time. It's the little baby steps for some people. Some people will go a little bit faster than others, but everyone's going to go in their own limitations. But by that end of the year, everyone will be able to catch up at the end of the year. It's something that we're working on. We have something starting on April 1st. This isn't April Fool's. This is really happening. It's bring your body into the summer and getting your body into summer shape. It is a 60-day, but it's not a challenge. It's a program that we're working on.
It's a 90-day.
It's a 90-day program. Thank you. I'm like, yeah, why would I set 60? I wouldn't. It's a 90-day program where I'm going to be teaching you. It's not challenging you. I'm going to be teaching you. It starts with a seminar where I'm going to go over what's expected over the 90 days and what it's all about. We're going to take a break, which is a perfect time because then I could get started with the program when we get back. This is Ellen Como and Danny Liu on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. You are listening to the BalaCore Fitness Show here on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. I'm Ellen Como. I'm here with
Danny Liu.
And just before the break, we're talking about a program that we're starting at BalaCore Fitness Studio on April 1st. I know that's April Fool's Day, but we're doing it. That's a perfect day to do that, isn't
That is.
it? Yeah, I love that.
Because it's no joke.
That's all right. No joke. We're doing this. And it's a program, a 90-day program, where it's going to start with a seminar that I'm going to be giving to everyone when they start with the experience that I've had over the years of fitness. And it's putting everything together that I have done with my clients to give them a longevity of fitness. I don't believe in 30 days on, 30 days off, 60 days on, 40 days off. I believe in a longevity of fitness. It will certainly pay off for you. It's much more efficient that way. It's much more long-lasting that way. When you take on a longer-term goal, you don't feel so frantic to have to reach that goal, and it gives you a lot more time to explore everything around that goal that you're going for, because you might end up joining this program and things are going to start coming up. Whenever you join a true program that's going to change your life, things come up. Things that you didn't expect come up.
Life just comes up.
Well, and things even emotionally come up.
Right.
Things that you don't understand. So we're going to have a seminar about that. And we're going to talk about nutrition. And what I'm going to do in this program is go meet with each and every person individually. We're going to have your weight, your measurement, your photos, of course, because we need to have a baseline of how you're doing. But we're going to talk about the different nutritions available. Not everybody was going to be on the same nutrition because it won't work out for them. And then the classes, we're going to pick out the classes that work for you, that are going to give you the best results.
Right.
And so you're going to be learning about fitness. Something that is really important at BalaCore Fitness Studio is that you learn why you're doing what you're doing when you're in these classes. When you're in a class, we're not just going to say, give us 40 of this, a squat. We're going to go over what a squat really should look like, why you're doing it. Whenever I move from one move to the next, I will say this is a transitional move to this move because, and I've had my classes really start to focus on the muscle they're using.
And that I can vouch for that, because when I started with Ellen a year and a half ago, it's probably coming up on 2 years, and I started with the BalaCore, and we also own the BalaCore company that manufactures the BalaCores you'll work on together. Mm-hmm. So it's a great partnership we've developed together. I just lost my train of thought.
You're going to say the testimony of knowing what muscle was working.
Oh, yes. Ellen has trained and handpicked all of her, excuse me for that, see what happens? They talk about, like, okay, you're using this particular muscle when you're pulling on a pullback, and that you would say you're using your rhomboid muscle. Before they'd say that in another gym, and I go, okay. And I look at everybody, and 99% of us have no idea what a rhomboid muscle. Ellen explains, this is what you're doing, this is why you're pulling on it, and this is why we're building it, because it's there, 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 and there. So she gives you the actual, and you're learning about your body, which you're not getting from anywhere. I've been with private trainers, group trainers, class settings, working on my own. They never tell you why you're doing that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's so important to know why you're doing what you're doing. And there's things that go on in our body just from daily life. There's some of them exactly what we're born with. It's genetic. It's how we're born. Some muscles that turn on and don't turn on. Other things are a learned behavior. And some of them are also from the lifestyle that we live. Things go on in our body where we might miss, it's called a misfire, where we're trying to work, let's say, a bicep, but your shoulder keeps taking over for the bicep. And that's something that in the classes I explain, and I will always ask everyone in the class, is that the muscle you're feeling? If you're not, I want you to raise your hand, call me over, and then I work with you. It's so important. That is why at BalaCore Fitness Studio, we are personal training in a class setting.
Absolutely.
Very important to remember that for anyone that's listening, we're not going to throw you in a class and just say, okay, everybody, let's just do this. And we're going to be telling you why you're doing it. There's sometimes I might see somebody doing something and I'll walk around and I'll fix it a little bit. And it is my favorite thing to do, honestly, is to train somebody to watch how their body works, to look how it can work more efficiently and to get more results. And then I kind of move things around a little bit so you can get in that muscle. So that is like my passion. I love, 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 love doing that. It's so much fun for me. It's something that I really enjoy doing. So the classes that I teach are all tailored around that. And what I love is people, the members and the people that are in these classes are at first, because they've never been in a class where an instructor talks as much as I was talking, they're kind of like, oh, you're talking too much. I'm not getting a good workout. Because I don't feel like I'm going to throw up in a corner. I'm not working out hard enough. And I kind of really had to stick with, my
Method.
focus and my method. And I knew they would come around. And now those same people are saying to other new members, if they start to talk or they're not listening when I'm talking, you really need to listen to what she's saying. It's going to make your workout better.
Absolutely.
And the people that are listening to what I'm saying, their bodies are changing. Phenomenal. I mean, these bodies are not the same bodies that walked in the door.
And it doesn't take months. It's like within weeks.
Well, yeah, it does take,
I've seen people within weeks.
They start the change.
Yes,
the
you can
changes
see it.
start within a week.
Right.
Yeah, within weeks. But then from there, it takes a while and consistency to keep it up.
Correct.
And there, you never ever, just like in life, you never reach that perfect place. You're never going to reach that perfect place in fitness either. And if you think that you're setting yourself up, because it's something that you're always going to be striving for. And you're always going to be progressing and learning more and getting better. If you take on fitness like that, you're going to have a much more enjoyable journey and a much more, the journey is going to be more effective for you as well.
Right.
Yeah, and that's what happens is people lose their 25 pounds and they get in shape and they quit going to the gym. It's like, okay, I got here. I'm done now. And I guess, you can't do that. You've got to keep coming and you've got to keep working out your body and you have to keep learning. And if you're getting bored with a situation or bored with a class, try a different class. Add a indoor cycling if you've never done it before. Add another class on that you've never done before. But take it slow while you're doing those changes. And I'm going to tell you why you should take it so slow when we get back. This is Ellen Como, and this is Danny Liu on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS.